All right, what's up, everyone? What's up, guys? This is part five of my Jay Z Anything Music video, the Lucas slash Vaque Families or Family Mansion slash Residence. This is part five. If you check out part one through three, part one, two, and three, you will understand what I am talking about here in part five. Part four, I also did, um, and it's more of a musical, classical Mozart uh, sound to it. Uh, you know, like a little twist or my own little touch that I put onto part four. Okay, so basically, like I said in parts one through three, this is my family's mansion, my family's home um, back in 99 through '01. My family no longer owns this home, this mansion, this house. They sold it for at least $1 million or well over $1 million back in '01. This fountain or angel, my aunt Fatima placed here afterwards, after I lived there for quite some time, quite a while, a long time back in '99. Um, so basically, like I was saying, I'm very proud that a very close family member of mine, my cousin Joey, uh, was able to achieve this. And I'm very proud of my cousin Jay and my aunt Fatima, my dad's younger sister. So this is very inspiring and very motivating for me. Um, I use this to remind myself and keep pushing forward in my capitalist ways, in my entrepreneurial adventures, in my business mindset. So, my business mindset ways. Um, so that's why I'd like to share this with you guys. It's very important. It's a big deal to me, to us as a family, to especially to myself. Um, so that's it. That's basically what it is. Um, so like I said, I have a couple of dream homes. Uh, Back in '86 in Greenwich, Connecticut, there was at least a $3.5 million home that I lived in, a mansion, even bigger than this one, than this one, the Croton mansion. Um, I lived there for some time, and I also know that house like the back of my hands and that property. So those are, the Greenwich mansion and this Croton mansion. Like I said, there are a couple of uh, dream homes of mine, and also the Putnam house or the Putnam home, which is about 20 minutes from this one that you're seeing now, is also a home where I lived there for quite some time. Um, One thing I did forget to mention in my video parts one through three is that my cousin, he got his money. He came across his money back in '96. So that's when he bought the Putnam house, the one I'm talking about that is 20 minutes from this one, that has twice as much land or property as this one. It's not quite as big as this house and not quite as expensive as this house, but it's also a very nice home. It's not just a few, but several $100,000 for that home that I'm talking about, in Putnam, the Putnam house, or the Putnam, well, yeah, the Putnam house. That one originally had, if I'm not mistaken, 12 acres of land, I think, and he kept selling a little bit of the land at a time. The point is that it was 6 acres, you know, afterwards, which was twice as much land as this Croton house, which had 3 acres. They both had about 1 acre of pretty landscaping, the front, the sides, the back. And this Croton house had 2 acres of woods or forest, where the Putnam house had 5 acres of woods and forest with a tree house, pool, jacuzzi, really nice house. Both houses were extraordinary. I remember because I used to live in a Putnam house as well back in '96 for quite some time, for a long time. Obviously, we're family. We're very close. We're very united, at least within reason. We're very tight. At least within reason. I grew up with my cousin Jay throughout the 80s and 90s, especially in the 80s. So I know these houses, all three of them, the Putnam House, this Croton House, and the Greenwich House that you do not see, but I know these three homes like the back of my hands. So now I am going to try. Just bear with me. I'm going to try and see if I can get to where you can see the house a little bit better from another angle or another view. And I'm going to try to keep the shaking of my cell phone or my camera to a minimum, so I apologize if it shakes a little bit. I'm doing the best I can, considering the circumstances. So until I get there, what I did want to mention is I am a capitalist. I've been a capitalist at heart and mind and spirit and soul and all that. And I'm working very hard to manifesting. There we go. My success and my fortune, my riches, my wealth into reality as well. Um, my cousin Jay is like my little baby brother. So everything he acquired, you know, I will acquire and much more. I will also make my millions and become a billionaire or much more. Like I said, it takes time. I've been working on this since I was a kid back in the 80s, since I was a young man back in the 90s. So it takes time. Sometimes it's not right away. Sometimes it takes years, decades, a lifetime. You know, Ray Kroc didn't reach his success until he was 50. Well, he was very successful, but he probably reached his peak rather when he was 50 with McDonald's. He said, "Let's franchise the damn thing," and he was right. Now McDonald's is a $92.5 billion corporation, franchise corporation, if not mistaken. So, you know, what I'm saying is, or my point is that you can reach success at any point in time in your life. It could be early in your life, it could be, in the middle of your life, or it could be, later on in your life, or towards the end, or whatever. But, if you just keep, moving forward, pushing forward, and doing what you got to do, you will reach your success. It just takes time, a lot of hard work and time. So you have to really stick to it. So, what I wanted to say also is that, hold on, just bear with me, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. I also wanted to mention that on the back side of the house, on the inside of the house, um, towards in this area in the back, it had another stairway that went to the second floor. It had two stairways. The main one in the front, it's like a wooden spiral staircase that goes up to the second floor, and then another stairway towards the back, uh, towards the bedroom section of the house that goes to the second floor. But like I said, this is like I said in parts 1 through 3. It's a very big house, 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, living room, family room, a couple of TV rooms, a pool room, big dining room. Um, it's a it's a mansion. It's a big house. Millionaire status. Um, at least one of the bedrooms we never used, because I mean it's 6 bedrooms. We barely used 5, and that's with me living there for quite some time back in '91. It had 6 bathrooms, like I said, which 2 of the bathrooms we really never used. We only used 4 out of the 6. Granted, we were a lot, big family, but still the house was even bigger than, it was more than enough. Plus, we still had the Putnam house, like I said, which was 20 minutes away from this one, where the other half of the family was at. Um, so, anyhow, it's a very nice home. My room, I love my room. It was a big, spacious room with a walk-in closet. I miss this house. I miss these good days, these great days, you know. Um, but I am, like I said, very proud of this, and I'm just happy that someone that I'm very close to, that you know someone very close to me in my family, achieved this, achieved this level in life, of this level of success. Like I said before, this is living good. This is living big. This is living large. It's super outstanding quality living, premium quality living. So it's a good thing. It's really nice. This is a very nice way of life. You know, it doesn't come easy. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes time. You have to be very smart, at least in business, in life, on the streets. Academically, it depends. But like I've already explained before, really, capitalism is the way to go. So if you listen to part 1 through 3, you'll understand what I'm talking about right now. So what else can I mention? Um, there's so much to say, but I think I've said more than enough. I already pointed out parts 1 through 3, which windows are which bedrooms to who, and you know, I'm just reminiscing, remembering, uh, you know, the good days, the good times, and they will come back around again. And like I said, I am working very hard to achieve the same thing and much more, much better. I'm trying to do the same, but even at a much higher level than even my cousin Jay did back then. So I guess that's a wrap, guys. Please like the video, and I thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it. And like I said, this is very inspiring and motivating for me. I'm very proud of this, that my family, acquired this, achieved this, and you know, just wanted to share this with you guys. And I guess that's it. So please check out my other videos. Uh, I have many car videos. I'm a car guy, but I'm also capitalist, like I said. I have many um, capitalist mentors, a long list. So maybe I'll make another part of this, perhaps. Maybe a couple of more. I don't know. But for now, I think this is it. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.